growing up, my sisters and I really loved this cream caramel that my mom used to make. And it's when I grew up that I realized I was conned my entire childhood, because this thing was just, it wasn't good. It was the packet kind that you buy and mix with milk and boil and yada yada, following instructions, and it doesn't even come close to how good it can be. I tasted this made by Zuena, and I had to get her to show us how to do it. So here we go. She added 6 eggs, 6 whole eggs, and gave it a good whisk. Whisk your life out of it. And then she added 1.5 cans of evaporated milk. I will put the exact measurements in the description box or on my website as soon as I can, and the link will be there. So 1.5. Oh, this stuff is so glorious. I could eat this with a spoon, by the way. The condensed milk. Love it. And then she attempted to try and measure water, and I just said just pour the whole bottle in there. So that was about 500 milliliters of water. Now make our caramel sauce. She added 4 tablespoons of sugar to a metal tin. Please don't try it with glass. And she added it to direct flame, switched it on, and let the sugar start to melt. It smells really good at this point. And just, you want to mix it around. Keep an eye on it. Stay there. Don't leave it and walk off, or look at your Instagram or your YouTube. Just focus on this. You then want to swirl the pan around so that that sugar evenly coats that pan. And you know, as it melts, the consistency will change, and it'll start to be thick like honey. So just keep, actually be thicker than honey, and just keep turning your pan around so that it coats it nicely. She kind of combined putting it on the heat, turning it, putting it back on the heat, turning it. Just be cautious that it doesn't burn. That's my advice to you. After that, you want to set it aside and let it crack. It'll crack as it cools down. So once it's cracked, you want to add your egg evaporated milk mixture. You can add cardamom to that before you add it there, or you can add a vanilla bean. We forgot to show that. Cover it, and then you want to add it to a shallow pan filled with water. Put a lid on top and add something for weight. Zuena's adding a whole freaking rock there. Huh? Africa. Tupu. That's how we do it. And cook it for about 1.5 hours. You're going to have to keep adding water to your pan so the water doesn't dry out. And this step is optional, but once it's cooked, you can add it under your grill and just cook it for about 10 minutes just to brown the top, which will be the bottom when you flip it over, but yeah. Refrigerate, and then you want to, you know, use a knife or something to just loosen it on the sides, and then flip her over. That caramel sauce, you guys. That's it. That's all you need to do, huh? Simple. I added whipped cream. You don't need to go the extra mile. It's actually just good on its own. I don't know. It's just madoidos, as we say in Kenya. Madoidos, just to try and make it look better. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and as always, happy cooking. Bye.